teachers would be teaching?
Yeah, first class mom is teaching.
Yeah.
Second class,
Second
I
is,
Oh,
think.
great. Yeah.
so what we have to do is that we are stopping at a common point. So most probably equation of continuity I'll start. That steady flow we'll have to have a, anyway I'll just go for steady flow. One second. Just I'll
Oh, mom, you're doing
introduce.
this?
No, I'm just introducing this and just let us see. I'll leave it, ma'am. Leave that sheet over there. Thank you. Now, streamline flow. Now, what is meant by streamline flow? Streamline flow, can you see the diagram here? Now, suppose a liquid is flowing, the path of the liquid is represented by the red line. Now, if I mark a point A, suppose if I mark point B, 2 points along the path of the liquid. So, any liquid particle which is going to enter point A, the direction of motion is, say, is the tangent drawn to the curve at that point, and it say it moves with a velocity v1. Here it moves with a velocity v2, right? Any liquid particle, when it reaches point A, it should move with a velocity v1, and its direction of motion should be along the direction indicated by the tangent drawn. Suppose the particle reaches point B. Now the direction of motion is the tangent drawn at point B, and it should move with this velocity v2. If this condition is satisfied, then we say that the flow of the liquid is streamlined. Streamlined in that case, any liquid particle, any liquid particle which reaches point A. Now this is the flow of a liquid. This becomes the flow of a liquid. This is how the liquid is flowing through a pipeline. This is how the liquid is flowing through a pipeline. Now, at point A, each and every liquid particle should move along the tangent drawn and should have a velocity v1. When the liquid particle reaches point B, it should move with a velocity v2, and its direction should be given along the direction of the tangent. If these conditions are satisfied, then the flow of the liquid is said to be streamlined. If this condition is not is satisfied, which means a particle reaching point A, if it moves with a velocity v1, another particle reaching point A, if it moves with a velocity v2. So if this case happens, then the flow of the liquid is said to be turbulent. So this is what we call it as streamlined flow and a turbulent. This will be done in next class, boys. So we'll start with this textbook question, boys. At a depth of 1,000 meters in an ocean, what is the absolute pressure? Always have a diagram. So this is your ocean's surface. Now at a depth of 1,000 meters, that is h. So say at a depth of 1,000 meters, say at point B, right? At point B, what is the absolute pressure at point B? Say the atmospheric pressure is PA. So now the pressure at point PB will be equal to the atmospheric pressure. Suppose if you want, I'll write will be atmospheric pressure plus the pressure exerted by the liquid column, or the pressure exerted by the ocean of height 1,000 meter. So the pressure exerted by water of height 1,000 meters. Are you clear, boys? Are you clear about it?
Yes. Ma'am,
Okay.
this is the
So it
same
will
one that
be,
we just derived, right? The same
huh?
formula. This is the
Yeah,
formula that
same
we just
formula.
derived, right?
Same formula. Correct,
Okay,
correct.
ma'am.
Then in that case, PB will be equal to the atmospheric pressure plus H rho G, right? Now, atmospheric pressure they haven't given. PA is equal to 1.03 10 to the power of 5 Pascal. This is your atmospheric pressure. The height is 1000 meter. Density of seawater is given as 1.03 10 to the power of 3 kilogram per meter cube. G is given as 10. Will you be able to find? Only thing is that look at the, first you need to look at the powers. You need to look at the powers. When you're adding two physical quantities, the power should be the same. Whenever you solve a numerical, always have a rough diagram that will give you a clear picture of what you're doing. Okay, fine. I'll do this. PB must be equal to, your atmospheric pressure is 1.03 10 to the power of 5, okay, plus H is 1000 into rho is 1.03 10 to the power of 3 into G is 10. Right, boys? Now 1.03. Okay. Now how will I do this, boys? So here, this totally it comes to be 10 to the power of 7. Can you see the second quantity? Second quantity, is it not 1.03 10 to the power of 7?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this comes to be 1.03 10 to the power of 5 plus, fine. Boys, you know how to calculate, or should I do that? With exponential power, is it tough for you, boys? I'll do.
Yes, ma'am.
Because now you people have to be very clear about your exponential. It's easy to go for calculation where you have exponential powers. So 1.03 10 to the power of 5 plus 1000, I can write 10 to the power of 3, then 1.03 10 to the power of 3. So adding all the powers, it will be 7, right? So PB is equal to 1.03 10 to the power of 5. Boys, I'm in the laboratory, might be the background noise of the lab. So plus 1.03 10 to the power of 7, correct? So now I have to make this as 10 to the power of 5 so that I can add to the left hand side quantity, first term. So I can make this the second term as plus 103 into 10 to the power of 5. Is that correct? What I'm doing? Just check.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. So now you have to add these two because the powers are going to be the same.
Ma'am, so we can take 10 to the power 5 common. And
yeah. So then if you add, it will be 104.03
0.03
10 to the
10
power of
is 5 Pascal. Atmospheric pressure is
no, you can go for 76 centimeters.
1.01, right? Not 1.0.
1.013, but they have given in this numerical, they have given it as 1. I have just taken it as 1.03.
Ma'am, density of water, we can always take it as that value. Or,
no, actually, if it is water, normal one, 10 to the power of 3, 1000 kilogram per meter cube. But since it is seawater, they have given slightly varies. It will be slightly denser than the other one.
all right, ma'am. Ma'am, and the answer should always be in pascals, the final answer.
Yeah, it should be in pascals, that is newtons per meter square.
All right, ma'am.
Okay. Absolute pressure is now gauge pressure or gauge pressure, P minus PA. P is nothing but the pressure at point B, P minus PA. That you can do by yourself, boys. That second part I'll leave because it's direct substitution. I have to go for the third part. Third part is find the force acting on the window of area 20 centimeter by 20 centimeter of a submarine at this depth. So let us once again draw the diagram. This is the surface of ocean. Okay, this is at a depth point B. That is what we have found. This high depth is H is equal to 1000 meter. Now at this depth there is a submarine. Okay, submarine. The window of the submarine is the window of the submarine. Okay, fine. The dimension of the window is given as 20 centimeter to 20 centimeter. Now the interior of the submarine is maintained at sea level atmospheric pressure, right? So the interior of the submarine window, I'm just talking about, this is your submarine window. The interior, the surface below the window is maintained at an atmospheric pressure. But what about the surface above the window? What will be the pressure of the on the top surface of the window? What will be the
pressure at 1000 meters.
Okay, it will be P. Okay, pressure at point B. You can directly go for pressure at point. Okay. So the pressure below the window is atmospheric pressure. The pressure above the window is the pressure at point B. Okay. So what will be the net pressure? Okay. What will be the net pressure, boys? Because there is a pressure acting on top, there is also a pressure acting below the window surface. Okay, then we'll go for that. First one, on top of the window. 103. Yeah, okay. You have a rough diagram, boys, and then we'll go for this. So top of the window, your pressure is PA plus H rho G. This is acting on the top of the window, right? Minus the pressure which is acting below on the bottom surface of the window is PA. So what is the net pressure? Net pressure on the window. Are you clear, boys? 11B. Net pressure on the window. Harish? Yusuf?
Yes, ma'am, it's clear. Yes, ma'am.
Harish, sorry, Yusuf? Yusuf? So the net pressure acting on the window is H rho G. What is the question? What is the question which is asked? Find the force acting on the window. So what is a formula for pressure? Pressure is equal to force upon area. So what will be the force? Pressure into area? Yes or no, boys?
Yes, ma'am.
So force will be equal to net pressure into area. Into area. So area you have to be careful, boys, because you have to convert. So net pressure will be H rho G. So that is 1000 into density is 1.03 10 to the power of 3 into 10 is your acceleration due to gravity. Area is I can make this as 0.20 meters. So it will be 0.20 the whole square. Because side into side. So what is that you are getting, boys? Because 20 meter into 20 centimeter, I have to convert it to 20 centimeters, 0.20 meters. .20 the whole square. What is the answer? Now, there is an easy way of doing this. But the 0.020, you can make it as 20 to 10 to the power of -2.
Ma'am, I got 4.52 into 10 raised to 5.
4 point, yeah, 4 point, almost.
Okay.
Was others complete the numerical?
Ma'am, can you explain the net pressure acting on the window again?
Because on your window, right, there is a pressure acting below the window surface, and the pressure is acting on the top of the window surface. This is submarine. This is a submarine. The submarine is at a depth of 1,000 meters below the ocean surface, which means atmospheric pressure, and the ocean water of height 1,000 meters is putting a pressure on the top surface of the window. And the bottom surface of the window, there is a pressure of at a pressure of, that's what they have given, right? The bottom surface, the interior of the window is maintained at sea level atmospheric pressure. Are you clear, boys? Should I
Yes, ma'am.
draw a diagram? Should I draw a diagram and explain once again?
No, ma'am, it's fine.
So you just see. So on top surface of the window is being pressurized by the atmospheric pressure, because your ocean is exposed to atmosphere. Plus, how much amount of water liquid column is above the window? 1,000 meters, because the submarine is at a depth of 1,000 meters. So that entire water column of 1,000 meters is putting a pressure in addition to atmospheric pressure, where on the top surface of the window, bottom surface of the window is maintained at sea level atmospheric pressure. There's a difference in pressure. So that difference in pressure you're finding, using that you can find the general formula of pressure is force upon area, or force is equal to pressure into area. Are you
Okay,
getting
ma'am. Got it.
somewhere this value was 4.12, or somewhere this value into 10 to the power of 5 Newton?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, shall I go for the next one, boys?
Ma'am, I'm just writing the final statement.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Textbook numerical, boys, draw the diagram. A U-tube contains water and methylated spirit separated by mercury. Can you see the diagram?
Ma'am, is this an
U-tube,
example?
it's a textbook numerical, other exercise numerical, boys. It's not
Okay,
worked
ma'am.
out numerical. The previous one was worked out. This is the exercise numerical. 10.9, U-tube contains water and methylated spirit separated by mercury. You can see on the left hand limb, you have water above mercury. On the right hand limb of the tube, you have spirit above mercury, right? And the levels are given. What is the specific gravity of spirit? Which means how dense is your spirit with respect to water? That is what specific gravity. We call it as relative density. So the formula is density of spirit by density of water. Now you have to find density of spirit. Density of water is, we already know, 1,000 kilogram per meter cube. Just have the rough diagram, boys, then you can go for this. No need to write the question.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, my Wi-Fi just reset, and now when I join the meeting, I'm not able to view what you're sharing. I'll just go to through the recording later.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Boss, shall I start? Shall we start?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know whether you can see which was I'm using. Can you see this point A? Can you see point A? Can you see point B?
Yes,
Can you
ma'am.
see point A? Okay, now
That's
now
fine.
boys, look at these. Okay, yeah. Look at these 2 points, A and B. These 2 points are lying on the mercury level, same liquid. The liquid is at rest. Both the liquids are at the same, both the points are at the same level. Is that the points A and B are at the same level? I'm asking you, is that the points A and B are at the same level?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, which means the pressure at point A must be equal to pressure at point B. This you always have to remember, boys. When you take a static fluid, static liquid, then the pressure at any point which are lying along the same line should be the same. So now pressure at point A is equal to pressure at point B. Why? Both are at the same level. Both points are at same level. Okay. So fine. What will be the pressure? 1 second. I have to connect the parts. What will be the pressure at point A? What will be the pressure at point A? Look at that and just explain what. The atmospheric pressure plus pressure exerted by the liquid column.
Yes.
Yes, correct.
Yes. Yes.
Pressure at point A be the pressure, atmospheric pressure. Because the pressure at point A will be equal to, let me write atmospheric pressure PA plus the pressure exerted by the water column. So HW, because always pressure is general formula is H rho G, correct? The height of the water column, density of water, acceleration due to gravity. So what will be the pressure at point B? Again, this tube is also exposed to atmosphere. Atmospheric pressure plus the pressure exerted by the spirit. The pressure exerted by the spirit. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Pressure
Yes.
at
Yes, ma'am.
point B. So that will be H spirit, height of the spirit level, density of spirit, then acceleration due to gravity.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Now both these will get cancelled. Okay,
Ma'am,
then
even
G and
G
G
will
also
get
will get
cancelled.
cancelled. So what is that you require? Specific gravity of spirit, that is density of spirit. So I can write HW rho W is equal to HS rho S. So your aim is to find what is the density of spirit by density of water. So what is that? Rho S by rho W must be equal to HW by HS. So it
Yes,
is.
ma'am.
Is that what we are doing is correct? HS rho S by.
Yes, ma'am. Correct.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, correct.
So what is height of the?
Thank you, ma'am.
100 by 125. So it will be 20 by.
Ma'am, it's
4 by
0.8.
That's it, ratio. There is a continuation of this question. Can you do that as a homework, boys? There's a continuation of this question.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, what is the second question, ma'am? After this?
After this 10.9, it's 10.10. Textbook last few pages you can refer.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, boys. Please don't waste your holidays, boys. You have to learn. The best way of learning is solving your numericals. You learn your theory. I'm not saying theory, you just go through it. The best way is textbook numericals. At the exercise, solve. The more you solve, it would be better for you to understand the concept. Okay, boys. Fine.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Happy
ma'am.
holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays,
Thank you,
ma'am.
boys.
Have a nice day. Happy
Okay.
holidays.
Learn,
you.
boys. You are
Okay.
not left with any time. These things are very crucial for you. Learn.
Yes,
Come on.
ma'am.
Practice numerics.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
Okay,
you.
ma'am.
Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Happy holidays, ma'am.
Thank you, boys. Thank you.